You better pay close attention. You don't want to miss this. So, today, the main focus, how we're going to learn wrestling. What's our most important position? What's it called? The T-Rex position, the #1 most important position in wrestling. We're going to start with that, and we're going to build around it for 4 hours. Here we go. So this, in my opinion, is the critical position of wrestling. When one guy attempted to take the other guy's legs, and I've sprawled on top of him. And there are 2 primary ways that you see guys try to score from here. One is T-Rex position, where they're here on their knees, pushing these arms together. The other is the front headlock, where they're here on the chin, they're up on their toes, and they're trying to pick this arm up. Now, before we get into the technique from this position, we're going to show you guys some simple basics for how to stop a guy from spinning behind. So, my job from here, if I get behind him, I get how many points? 2 points. So if I'm able to do this, nice, I scored my 2 points. But what's faster, my body or his arm?
His arm.
His arm, right? So what's going to happen if I try to spin behind? I'm going to try to spin behind. Make sure I don't get close. Now what's going to happen? What happens next, coach? Show me what you do from here. That's it. And I lost. My body is way too big compared to his arm. His arm is fast. So this is what we're going to practice right now. The guy's going to get on top. He's going to try to spin behind. Arm up. Tries to spin behind. Boom. Arm up. He can try to fake me out maybe. Right? I'm going to be faster than he is. We're just going to reach up, lock the arm. Keys to remember. I don't want to be like this. Because if I'm like this, look how hard it is for me to get my arm up. Right? Oh, get off of me for 1 moment, coach. If I'm like this, it's very hard for me to balance. Here, in my posture, I can lift both arms up at the same time. Can I lift both arms up like this? No way, right? I'm not able to do that. So make sure you're sitting back, protecting your ankles. Any questions? Guy tries to spin behind, block. Guy tries to spin behind, block. 1, 2, 3. The reason I think that the front headlock is a poor choice is because I can potentially grab his arm. So if he grabs me in the front headlock and I can get here, if I hold this tight, how are you going to score now? Not really a way. What happens if he tries to spin behind me when I have this arm? Go ahead, spin all the way behind. You know better. Go ahead, kid. He knows better than you can go behind. Any good wrestler's not even going to go that way because they've tried it once before. Let's try this right now. Look what I'm going to do. Let's turn so they can see a good angle. He got the front headlock. I took a bad shot. Right away, I'm coming here and I'm climbing up the arm as much and tight as I can get. If he tries to spin, I might have to circle with him a little bit. But as long as I keep 2 hands on this arm and start pulling his arm down to the ground, I'm going to be able to control him and stop him from scoring. If you take a bad shot, what should you try to grab? What part of his body should you try to grab if you take a bad shot? His arm. What part of his arm? His forearm or his upper arm? His upper arm. 1, 2, 3. I'm down here with this arm. When I have this, right? I can't be up here because then he's going to pick my ankle up by itself. Now what am I going to do? I'm dead. If he goes for my ankle's better, try to get my ankle. I'm keeping that arm tight. I might move away from me. Look how I get the arm, guys. Watch. I take a bad shot. Boom, he goes to front headlock. Right away, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Think of it like a rope. And I got to climb up the rope until I get it tight. At that point, he can't score on me. We're going to practice it like 3 more times each, and then we're going to do middle live goes from here. You should, with perfect technique, be able to survive this position. What does survive the position mean? What happens? What doesn't happen? Say it again? You don't give up a takedown. I took a bad shot, but I was able to survive. I didn't get up a takedown. What's going to happen after enough time passes by? Stalemate, right? It's okay. I'll get out of it. 1, 2, 3. This is my entire system for winning in wrestling, right here in this one concept. Everything is built around this critical position, going to the near armpit from T-Rex. So, Coach Everett took a bad shot on me. Boom, I snapped him and I trapped him. Do I want to go here? No. If I go here, what's going to happen? He gets on my arm. Instead, I go here to the near armpit, covering his head. Now I can score. Now, Let's break it down, starting in T-Rex position, and then I'm going to show you all the ways this flows into every type of defense that we have in wrestling. You better pay close attention. You don't want to miss this. All right? Here I am, blocking his arms on my knees. Coach, can you reach up and grab my legs? Give it a try.
I'm T-Rex.
Right? I'm in here tight. Can you drive into me to get my legs? Why not? Drive as hard as you can. What if I'm on my toes? Ready? Cheat. Uh-oh. You guys understand that? If I'm shoelaces to the mat, I'll slide. To get behind him, the first step, chin over one armpit, all the way over. This arm's gonna reach around his head to the armpit, and then I'm gonna block his arm. If you see, I've really got both my arms on his arm. Now I know I can spin behind. This doesn't take any athleticism or speed. This just takes good technique. What if I go, instead of going here, what if I go here instead? You guess my arm, right? We're back in what position? What's it called? Front headlock. That's right. I'm going to lose, or I'm going to blow my chance. This is my big shot. I should win from here. Blocking. Chin to one side. Opposite armpit. Block the arm. Now, I don't care how fast coach's arm is. It's not as strong as me. As soon as I get past it, I release to the hip and drop. If you do this sequence right, you will win always from here. You ever wrestle someone much better than you? Hands up if you ever wrestled someone much better than you. When you wrestled that person that was much better than you, at any point did they take a bad shot? It didn't work. At any point during the match. You should have scored. That was your chance. Then you could be up against 2-0. Then he's got to figure out how to beat you. One more time. Watch all the details. Here. Shoelaces to the mat. I'm on my knees. Pushing his arms together here. Chin to one side. Opposite armpit. Block. Drive and circle. As soon as I'm far enough, I can release and let go. If I try to release and let go here, what's going to happen?
It's going to drop your leg.
Right? So I got to get a little farther. Can you grab my leg now? Right? I'm a little past it. Then I just drop to my knees and I suck the hip in tight. Do you guys think you can master this?
No.
You guys think you can master it today?
No.
No way. It's going to take you how long, you think?
A year.
At least 1,000 times. After you've done this 1,000 times, it'll start working a lot. Stand up. All right, let's give it a shot. T-Rex position. 1, 2, 3. A bit more into the details. Why do I have to be on my knees? Does anyone know? Why do you think?
Well, so he can wrap your leg.
What about being here? In a front head rock, should I be on my knees or should I be up?
Knees.
No, in a front head rock, I should be here. I don't want to be on my knees, I don't have pressure. But this is not a front headlock, it's different. If I'm on my feet right now, coach, get to your feet. He's on his feet too. If I'm on my knees, go ahead, coach, back out. He can't back out because look, my weight is heavy down on his arms. I can't do that while I'm on my toes. Do you understand? You must be on your knees in this position at this point, or else you won't keep him down. He'll just bear throw backwards and get up to his feet. Now, why do I have to bring my head over to one side? This is very important that I bring my head over his armpit first to reach around for his armpit and block. If I don't and my head is here, you guys see how that happens? But if my head is here, look how I'm on top of his head. Go ahead, coach, get your head up. Can't. I can circle past his arm, and now watch the last part. Xavier, this is for you. Hip, drop and tight. Arm tight. If I reach around all the way for his belly as I spin behind, he can hit some type of roll like this. And I had him, and then I blew it, and that's so frustrating when you had someone and blow it. Technique's got to be accurate. Let's see it one more time. I bring my chin over to one side so he doesn't get his head up. I reach around for the opposite armpit, and I block. Now I'm up on my toes, circling past, attack the hip, drop to my knees, and pull him in close to me. Let's keep working it. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go live now from a critical learning position. We need to be able to win every time from here. Come on down again, coach. So what we're going to do We're not going to start in T-Rex. We're going to pretend we're already halfway there. So we're going to go chin to one side, opposite armpit, and then I'm just going to start right here holding his arm tight. If I'm holding his arm with both hands tight, coach, do me a favor, stand up, please. All the way up, all the way up.
Yeah, you can't really
Why not?
pull his arm down.
I'm ready to pull it down. I'm just holding it to me. Coach, lift my whole body weight with just your arm, please. Right? Easy to win from. All I have to do, who's talking when I'm talking? Get out. Now get out here and stand right here. Come over here, chump. Get down. You're not even supposed to be wrestling today. If I'm here and I'm holding your arm, do me a favor, stand up. Stand up. Come on, stand all the way up. Stand all the way up. Thanks for your leg. Now get back in line, shut your mouth. Come on. Let's see the same thing if I'm on my feet. Here I am, holding on tight, but I'm up here. Coach, go ahead, try to stand up. Where was all the weight when I did that?
On his arm. On his head.
What? He was able to stand up, so I'll tell you it wasn't on his head. Let's take a look again, see if we can figure out where the weight was. Where's my weight right now?
On your legs.
It's on my feet. I want to be down here. Now go ahead, coach, stand up. Not happening. Easy. Boom. Single leg and score. We're going to go live from that position right now. Near armpit, both hands. Hold it like this, tight to your chest. 1, 2, 3. Watch this. Ready, set, go. If I hold it tight, he's not going anywhere. I'm not in a rush, and then I just move when I'm ready. Hold it tight. Wait for your opportunity, and you strike. 1, 2, 3. Watch every detail. What leg is in front? Which hand is doing what? Every detail I could possibly get because I'm here because I want to get good. That's the only reason to be at the wrestling practice. If you really want to get good, you better pay closer attention. You know what the difference is between the great wrestlers and the intermediate wrestlers?
Yeah.
Attention to detail.
This much difference.
It's a little bit of difference. Attention to detail. It keeps getting more precise. All right, let's take a look at how we use the near armpit to defend against the single leg now. Let's say, coach, right now, let's do it on this side so you can see. He's got, exactly, he's on one hand right now. He's only got me here. He doesn't have my grip broken right now. So, I want to score, right? That's not going to work. Take a look. You guys see how that worked? Look where my hands are. Here, blocking me. Say, coach, do me a favor, spin around behind me real fast. Get behind me, run this way and get behind me. Like you're chasing the corner on this thing.
Okay.
Right, go ahead, get around. And go ahead. What's stopping him? Which arm is stopping him?
That arm right.
This arm, right? Okay, so good. Now watch how I clear the leg. Ready? This is important. See what I did there? It's a little tiny thing, but watch. Hold as tight as you can, coach. If I put my hip on his shoulder, he can't reach anymore. Here, his shoulder is nice and comfortable, right? All of a sudden, I put this hip down, boom, I pivot my knee, it stretches him. Look at this window it creates. Near armpit. I told you guys we were going to be using a lot of near armpit, right? Everything works off the near armpit. One more time, take a look. This is a little trick knee move. Here it is. Stretching, armpit. I probably have to block, circle, and score. Any questions? Yeah, let's get a different angle for you. We'll show it from here, okay? Here he is. Boom, I'm here. Put my hip down to the mat. Puts a lot more pressure. Opens up a space for my near armpit. Almost ready to go behind. Just get to my block. Now I can circle. Let's give it a shot. 1, 2, 3. We got to know the difference between a single leg and a high crotch. Very important. A single leg, you've got one leg with the head on the inside. If he has the head on the outside, this is a different position. I'm not going to be able to do it from here. He's still going to score on me. Right now we're working head on the inside with this arm grab. Hips, armpit, score. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Listen, you guys are having a hard time even figuring out the position. So let's take a look at Coach Everett where he is. He's up on one arm and he's grabbing one leg. See this? This is it. If his grip is locked, lock your grip, coach. Am I going to be able to do this trick? No, right? Because he's able to hold. This is only going to work if we were here. Now it would work. So again, the position we're working from, he's up on one hand, grabbing my leg, I'm leaned over the rope. Here we go. Hip trick and score. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I'm seeing a lot of guys starting to do the move right, but then they spin to the wrong side. Here's a quick question. Just look at me. If I'm reaching like this, which side is vulnerable? Which arm is, yeah, right? This is the unprotected arm. Everybody get like this and feel which shoulder feels in a more dangerous position, right? Just lift your arm all the way up. You feel your shoulder stretch? That's the way we want to go. So if coach is in on my leg, either leg, it doesn't matter, right? If I stretch him here, I don't want to attack this armpit. I want to attack this one. Now I can clear and score. Do you guys get it? Let's do it a little realistic now. Get up! Get up! Get up! You gotta learn. Pay attention, learn. Let's say right now, here I am, I'm wrestling against coach, we're on our feet. I got his wrist. Here's our position. He's gonna shoot a single on me. Go ahead, shoot. Boom. I sprawl and score. Was it smart of him to shoot when I had control of his wrist?
No.
Do I need to protect my legs that good now that I know I've got his wrist?
No.
That's kind of like a trap, right? I set a little bait for it. Look at me. Instead of being here where I normally would wrestle, I'll come in here right now. Get a little bait. Boom, take it. Got him. Any questions? No. 1, 2, 3. Get up, get up, get up. You don't learn very good when you're laying down on your belly. Quick question. While I'm teaching in the middle, who makes eye contact with the other wrestlers? Who wants to see what the other wrestlers are doing? You do? Scrubs, why? They're not teaching you anything right now. They're all like, what are the other guys doing? Who's paying attention? Who can I get a smile out of? Oh, you guys want to play Fortnite later? Scrubs, pay attention so you don't lose. Right now is where we're training for the future. Because in the match, it's a fight, and you better be prepared. Let's take a look at it again. I'm wrestling, I got wrist control, boom. Put his hand on the mat. It's gonna be so easy. One more time, one more time. I'm wrestling, I got wrist control, let him shoot, boom. Put his hand on the mat. 5 more each, we move on. 1, 2, 3. Tony, you don't want to miss it. Defending the double leg. So coach, let's start down here. Get double leg on me. Right? So you got double leg on me, right? Go ahead, finish, coach. Oh, didn't work. Not good. Got double leg. Go ahead, finish, coach. You see how it becomes a single on the other side? If someone's in on a double leg, either side, quick, go, let's try this side now. What I want to do is just like our belly roll and cover his head. From this position now, it's very difficult for him to use his neck to push me over. So he might try to take it the other way, but I can almost always hip heist out of that. You two, get up, get up, get up. How many matches you win this weekend? You want to get good, right? You want to win. I want you to win. To win, you got to focus. Got it? Look again. He's in on the double. This is the idea. Don't try to push it with your hand. No, his neck's too strong. Let's see if I'm stronger than him. Keep your head up, coach. Nope. How about now? Keep your head up, coach. Boom. I sprawl as soon as the grip's broken. He's got a single on the other side, right? That's the move we just learned. Do you see how it all connects? Right? The little details one more time. His head's on one side. Boom. Hand posted. Lean. Armpit. Score. If you are good at this, you can always cover the guy's head. Even from the feet, right? If he's in on a shot from the feet, if I'm coming this way, all of a sudden now his position's really bad. If I stay here, I'm dead. Do we understand what we're doing? He's in on a double. Hand position, very important. Here, here. If his head was on the other side, here, here. Sprawl, hit, near armpit, and score my points. Any questions? 1, 2, 3. Come on down here, coach, getting that double leg again. Arm position. Belly roll, leaning over. Keep your head up, coach. Leaning over. If he fights his head up, fight your head up as hard as you can, right? I think you'll probably get him out. If his hips were in and he was able to start getting up to his feet, right? I can't cover, then I can just shift his head to the other side. Even if he doesn't fall, let's say you don't fall, coach, right? Even if he gets his head up and I'm here, if I shift his head to the other side, now his weight is really awkward here, and I'm going to be able to fight. This is going to be a very quick battle when that happens. Now, here's our drill. I'm going to stand here like this. Go ahead and do that for me, coach. Stand here like this. The other guy's going to get in a bear crawl position, and you can shoot it on the double. It is not a head in the chest double, because if I hit him head in the chest, there's no way he can beat me. Head in the chest, I'm going to blast him and run him over. There's no defense to it. All right? But if I shoot head to the outside, coach is immediately going to cover my head, put his hand down, and go, boom. My head's covered. I can't finish here. My best bet would be to try to get my grip locked here. But what would he do? Boom. I'm in big trouble now. He got me. At first, we're going to go slow. So he's just going to pick a side, and shoot, cover, and score. But eventually, after you've done a few, you can start trying to fake the guy out. Boom. Cover right away. We're going to immediately, go ahead, coach, get it on. Immediately, hand down, belly roll. He hits it on the other side. Boom, hand down, belly roll. Any questions?
Nope.
It's not live, it's just a drill, okay? But I want you to get so good at it that if it was live, you'd win. 1, 2, 3. La La Land.
You don't even know this.
No, didn't even listen. Did a head in the chest double. Head to the outside, shoot. Roll to position. No, that wasn't it. Pay attention. So, similar technique. Let's learn now how to defend the double when he's got his head between my legs. He shot, his head between my legs. He's here. Now, he's probably going to he's going to do one of two things. He's either going to pop me up in the air, and now I'm in an inferior position, right? I can do this. This makes it a little hard. Can you grab my legs and pull them down?
Yeah, right there.
Nah, that's something good. Pull me back down. So that's one option. The other option you might try to do is you might try to put his head out to one side. Put your head out, coach. Put your head out to the side. Boom, then he's going to run me over, right? That's easy to beat, because watch. Ready? Go ahead, pop your head out to one side. Go ahead, other side. It's the same movement. To stop you from popping me up in the air, all I'm going to do is go here. Pop me up, coach. I can start scrolling back. Now, to clear, watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick a side. One leg forward, the other leg back. This creates space to get to the near armpit on that side. Now, I'll block here, clear both, and score. Look at the posture. I have to go from here, pushing those hips, to one forward, one back. See the flexibility? See how I am? What'd you say?
Gator steps.
Gator steps, yeah, it's like those alligator. You guys ever do that? Yeah. Maybe do this later. Fine. Look again. He's got his head between my legs. He's got both legs. Here I am. I'm going to pick a side. Boom. I've created space over here now. Get to the armpit. Clear. Hold tight, coach. Right? Look, clear. Boom. Cleared. Ready to score. Any questions? You two, don't stand next to one another again. You don't focus when you do that. You over here. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Any questions? Yes. I'll do it as many times as you need to get it in your head so you memorize it forever. Here he is. He's got his double. Pushing on the hips. Look at my thumbs are. Boom. One forward, one back. Create space. Which side should I go? For the one forward or the one back?
Forward.
Forward, right? Because my head's on the side. Boom. Clear it off the first. Now I can score. 1, 2, 3. He's asking me a question. Everybody listen up. It's a very important question. He asks, how many do you have to do? The answer is, however many it takes, so that way you would do it without thinking.
So like, do it.
No, that's it. That's the answer. It doesn't matter. I don't care how many you do. You can do it once. Or you can do it 1,000 times. If you want to do it, I like to do a move enough times in a row, fast enough, so that way my body would do it without thinking. Coach, come out here real quick. Just go ahead, shoot a double on me. Enough time so you do it like that in a match without thinking about what the technique is. That's why it's so important to focus when you're drilling. Because if it's going to take you 10,000 times before it's good, and you guys only do 10 a day, it's going to take you 1,000 days. It's going to be years before you're any good at wrestling. Meanwhile, someone can come in super focused, and they can do 100 a day. It only takes them 100 days. You understand the difference? That's why it's so important to drill precisely and to drill hard and focused. Let's go over it one more time. Coach is in on a double with his head between my legs. To stop him from lifting me up, I push here. Now I give him hips. One leg goes forward with my head on top of that leg. The other side is opened up for the near armpit. Boom. Now, I'm looking to get on the arm, clear one side, clear the other, and score. Do you guys get it? Give you one more angle from it. One more angle for it so you see. Blocking the hips. One leg forward, other leg back. Don't sprawl all the way back. I see a lot of guys doing this. Now he's going to be able to let go of my legs and back out. Oh, that's no good. He'll get hurt. I got him where I want him. He's holding my legs nice and tight. Right? Boom. One leg forward, one leg back. Opposite armpit. Clear, lock, clear, and 1, 2, 3. Take it to nationals, man. Do you want to get scrubbed up or do you want to win?
No, I'm not. You're going like, you keep going like this.
All right. So look. This is an important moment for you guys. You got to be able to motivate your partner. If you're stuck with a partner that's not working hard, you're not working hard. So I got to grab my partner. You want to get good, right? I want to get good. Let's work together. Get in position. Grab my legs tight. Grab my legs tight. Here it is. Boom. Sprawl. Score. Your turn. Here we go. Boom. Sprawl. Good. Get the near armpit to get behind. Nice. Push the arm off. There we go. If you work with your partner, I promise you he'll work with you or he won't make it in wrestling and we'll get you a good partner. All right? Let's go. Get to work. 1, 2, 3. All right. So one of the problems I see with youth wrestling is you guys do technique like you're out at a buffet. So, I think I'll get a little high crotches, maybe a couple double legs. Ooh, let me add a super duck. That looks good, right? That's not how it should work, though. Technique is to be mastered and memorized. Every single thing I show you guys, you must commit to memorize for the rest of your life. Who here sometimes learns a technique and then forgets it? Right? Whose fault is that?
Mine.
It's your fault. If you want to be good, you better make sure you're taking notes and you're reviewing, just like you would study when you study for school. If you want to be like everyone else, just show up. You'll be like everyone else who shows up and doesn't do the hard work. Everybody wants to do the fun stuff in wrestling, but memorization type of stuff, that's boring. Who wants to go drill something like this 1,000 times? It's really boring. Because it's boring, no one else will do it. You'll be the one who does it. You'll be the one who all of a sudden is more technical and more accurate than everyone else and wins in the key critical moments, the scrambles. Do we understand? Today, so far, we've done T-Rex position, getting to the near armpit, how to beat the single leg when he's in on with one arm, how to beat the double leg when his head's to the outside, and how to beat the double leg when his head's between your legs. Don't lose these movements. Drill them, repeat them over and over and over again until they are you. What happens when you drill something enough times?
You get good at it?
You get good at it. Do you need to think about it?
No.
Watch this. What's your name?
Cameron.
How'd you know that so fast? How come you didn't have to what's my name again? Because you practiced it a lot. There was a time when you were a little boy where you had to sound it out. You better drill your wrestling moves until they're like that. 1, 2, 3. So, we've defended single leg. Here's the 3 positions we're defending. Here, here, and here. All 3 of those we've learned and we've done T-Rex. Now, let's add the high crotch in. Coach said on a high crotch, grip is not locked right now. All I'm going to do, this arm's coming here. Near armpit, slide, clear, and score. I may also sometimes, as I'm sliding, I may come into a butt drag right here and try to hold his hips forward. Slide and score. If I'm on my toes, can I slide? No. Let me slide. Woo. How come I'm not sliding?
You can be on your shoes.
Hey, you ready for me to go down the slide, Antonio? Watch my toes. Watch my toes. I'm going down the slide. Ready? Woo! Score. You want to try the slide? You can get on there one more time. Here it is on the high crotch. I'm up. Look where my arms are. Get to that near armpit. Maybe move your butt drag. Here I go with my slide. Coach, what happens if you try to hold on as tight as you can?
Hold my face.
That's the shoulder right there. And I hit my go behind. Am I using the near armpit to get behind, yes or no? I'm not using the near armpit to get behind?
Yeah.
Repeat after me. I always use the near armpit to get behind. No. Here it is. Boom. Here. Slide. Look at this. I'm going hips to the dirt. Hips down. You can't hold on. What if I'm hips up? He's getting to my leg. Near armpit. Shoelaces, hips down. Butt drag. And score. 1, 2, 3. Watch with one hand, Reese. Right, head on the outside, hold it with one arm only. Right, Antonio, you're getting to the near armpit. Right, near armpit, good. Now show him how you go down the slide. Look, he goes down the slide, now get behind him, Perfect. Antonio, Reese's turn. Get that high crotch. Right, boom, hold it with one hand real tight. All right, let's move to the near armpit. All right, go down the slide. Woo! Now score. Perfect. High five. Yeah, keep doing 10 more each, 10 more. High crotch and he's got his grip locked. All right? Go ahead. Look how I'm going to scroll. I'm going to turn and step back. So it's here, boom. Look how I've extended it. You guys see how he all of a sudden got stretched out? Let's take a look at that board again. He's in here. If his posture was super short and the leg was super tight, I wouldn't be able to do it. But if there's a little bit of space, I step my leg back and I turn. Very important where my arms go. Both pushing them away, right? So many people do this. Oh, good. I got to be in here. Now, the way I'm going to break this grip, I'm grabbing the tricep. Right? You guys see how I do that? Boom. Now, to break the grip, I'm going to give them hips, heavy, boom. Grip's broken. Do I need to be here anymore? No, right? Where do I be now? No, where's this hand? In your armpit, of course. Boom. Go down the slide and score. Look again. Look again. He's got my leg. There it is. Oh no. I step back. Watch where my arms go. Boom. Get the tricep. Hips heavy. Oh, come on, coach. Hold on. I'm going to stretch him. If he's really strong, look what I can also push with. Okay, see how this elbow can kind of move his head? So I'm leaving him hips, I can move him there. Boom. The grip broke. I don't need to be here anymore. I go to the near armpit, go down the slide, get to the butt drag, and score. Anyone have any questions?
One more time, please.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time fast and then one more time slow. Coach, hit that real high crotch as well. Penetrating. Boom. Oh, I didn't even need to. You didn't get that headlock.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can skip a step. Now slow. He's in on his shot. Arms and foot back. Stretch. Here. Hips. Break the grip. Near armpit and butt drag. Yes. Can I turn around and show you a different angle? Sure. What angle do you want? Is this good? Push one more time. Right here is good. Arms and leg goes back. Same time. Boom. Grab the tricep. Now to break the grip, it's holding tight. Hips, go down the slide. Near armpit, butt drag. Score my 2. All right? Sit up. Sit up. You trying to do nap time right now?
Oh, yeah.
Someone bring this guy a glass of warm milk. 1, 2, 3. All right. So here we have hard-working wrestlers, focused, doing what they're supposed to be doing, probably getting good, excellent technique. And then right here we have scrubs in their native element. The drilling has been for at least a minute already. So now remember, when you go up against that kid that's been wrestling for 6 years, just remember that this is what they were doing for the 6 years. So you don't, if you're just getting started in wrestling, don't worry. Don't worry if they've been doing this with their little kid. Look, now they know. Now they know. Oh no, he knows. You better get to work. You better get to work. You're wasting your time,